It's lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get fired in this. Roll up, don't be I'm high as a bitch. Wait, it's lit. Get that little bitch a little tip. Now she wanna suck on the dick. She wanna catch all of the drip. Pull up and I'm up in the clip. New bitch here stay on my hip. Niggas.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mickey D coming back to y'all with another video. Now, before I get into the video, if this don't comply to you, if you're not one of them individuals, then don't worry about it. If you are one of those individuals, then you probably want to take heed to what I'm about to say, and you probably want to start doing what you got to do to help yourself. So don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications if you want to see more videos, share the video, give the video some likes. So the topic of this video is going to be about the reason why you broke, because you never thought about saving no money. The reason why you broke, because you spend your money on everything you see. Yeah, that part. The reason why you broke, because you never thought about trying to get up and go grind and make something happen for yourself. You just sit around. I'm just saying, you just sat around and never got nothing done. The reason why you broke, because everything that you see, you think you gotta have it. And sometimes the stuff that you think you gotta have, you really don't need it, but you buy it because you have the money at the time to buy it. But let me tell you this, you broke because you don't think about putting nothing back for emergency or for a hard time, so you can have something to fall back on. The reason why you broke, because it don't register in your brain to say, hey, I need to start stacking money so I can have something just in case something go wrong or something go bad for me. I have money to still live on. But most of the time, we don't think about trying to put money up. Yeah, that part. Most of us just think about just spending the money the time we get it. And that's why you broke, because you don't think about trying to take what you do have and try to make it work for you. Try to get yourself established. The reason why you broke, because you don't try to go get any more money. The money that you do have, you spend it up time you get it. and end back up where you started from. Yeah, that part. You end up back where you started from, back broke. And so some of us just remain to say, I ain't worried about no money, I'm gonna just stay broke. You know what I mean? But you should be worrying about trying to get yourself established and trying to get yourself together so you'll be able to live good and survive for yourself and be able to have something to fall back on. But most of us don't do that. I'm not saying all of us do that, but majority of the people that do have money, they basically blow it off before they think about saving it up. You see what I'm saying? That part. Um, it goes back to what I was saying in my other video when I was saying everybody don't want no money. That's what I mean about everybody don't want no money. Because if they want money, they gonna try to put something back. They're not gonna just spend every dime they get. Or just because they go somewhere and they fall up in the store and they see something they want, they think they gotta have it. Sometimes we buy some of the necessary stuff that we really don't need, but we buy it anyway because we have the money at that particular moment. But not knowing that whatever we buy, if it's too high, we might as well say we didn't just blow it all our money off on that one item, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is that you broke because you want to be broke, and it's because you never made an effort to try to get yourself in position and try to get yourself established. You only think about when you got money on you, you ready to spend it right then and there. Yeah, that part. And most of us do that. I don't care if we have 30, 40, $50. We run through it. Time we get it. Saving it up is the last thing that we think about. We go spend it on stuff that we actually really don't need. You know what I mean? That part. So if you would think about it, you would tell yourself, say, you know what? I need to start getting myself together. I need to start putting some money back. Or I need to, spend my money very wise and not spend it on stuff that I actually really don't need. Yeah, that part. But you got people out here, they'll go buy the unnecessary stuff that they really don't need. Then when they broke, then they sitting there saying, I ain't got no money. Well, the reason why you don't have no money and the reason why you broke because you done spent it on the wrong stuff that you actually really didn't need. Yeah, that part. A lot of people make that mistake. They can have a lot of money in their pocket, and then either that day or 2 days later, they're back where they started from, broke. But it's because they don't know how to manage their money and they don't know how to, spend it right. And they spend it on the wrong stuff sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah, that part. So those that's out there spending your money the wrong way or not spending it the right way to try to stretch it or try to put something back so you can have something to continue to live on, you need to start knowing how to manage your money. You need to start learning how to put something back, not just spend all of it up, especially on the wrong stuff that you actually really don't need. See, you want your needs, but sometimes it ain't all about your needs because you can want something and actually you really don't actually really need it, but you want it because you see it and it's because you got the money at that moment and you want to go ahead and spend it all up in that one store, and you really don't have to do that. You know what I mean? You do that because that's a choice. You see something you want, you gonna buy it. I'm not saying that you can't buy what you want. Yeah, you can buy what you want. That's your choice. But learn how to manage it and learn how to put money up just in case for an emergency. If you need it some money to take care of important stuff. You needed some money to take care of yourself, as far as like, what if you had to go to the hospital and you took sick or something? Now you don't really actually have money to pay for your hospital bill because you don't blow all your money. Or see, none of us never think about trying to put some money back just in case for an emergency. Once we get it, we just go ahead and blow it all right then and there. Other saying, let me put some money to the side just in case I might need it for something else, you know what I mean? But we don't think about that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us be wondering why we broke. It's because you take your money and you spend it on stuff that you actually really don't need. You know what I'm saying? You got your wants, you got your needs. Actually, it ain't even about your wants, but basically get the stuff that you actually really need, not the stuff that you really actually don't need. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time we spend our money on this unnecessary stuff that we really don't actually really need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part. So it's important that you learn how to make your money last. Uh, Learn how to put something back so you would have something to fall back on. You know, and it's because a lot of people not used to having a certain amount of money they used to spending, because their mindset is not set to save it. It's to spend it up right then and there when they first get it. You know what I'm saying? And if they get a lump amount of money, they not used to having big money. So the first time when they get it, all they know to do is blow it off. Time they get it, you know what I mean? It's no difference if you had small money. You'll do the same, because if you're not used to big money, you sure not gonna be used to small money, because you're gonna do it the same way. You're gonna blow it off. Time you get it on the wrong stuff that you really don't need. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, whoever run across this video, I hope that you will take heed, learning how to manage your money, learning how to keep money in your pocket so you won't be broke. Uh, if you broke, common sense need to tell you that, hey, I need to go to work, or I need to do something to put some money in my pocket. If you really want some money, you're only broke because you chose to be broke. You know what I'm saying? You actually really can do something about that. You know what I mean? That part. So yeah, people that walk around broke is because they want to be broke. They don't have to be broke, but they choose to be broke. You know what I mean? Um, and when they do get their little money, like I say, I don't care how much it is, they spend it all back up and they back where they started from, being back broke. And you wonder why you broke. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a little short video I decided to do for people that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that don't know how to manage their money, and they remain broke and they wonder why they broke. It's because they don't take the time out to try to put some kind of money up for themselves so they can have money to fall back on for hard times or a case of emergency. You know what I'm saying? So if you run across the video and you like it, subscribe to the channel, share the video with others, let them know that it ain't all about just spending all your money. Learn how to stretch it, learn how to make it work for you. You know what I mean? That part. So I'm gonna be back with another video, and I hope y'all like this one here. But yeah, learn how to manage your money, and so you won't be broke. It's called stretching it, not spending it all up at one time. You know, when you know you got way more than one day to live for. You know what I'm saying? So if you wait, God wake you up to see another day, that's another day that you still have money to do something with. But if you spend it all up and then now what, you ain't got nothing to fall back on, or you ain't got nothing to take care of nothing with. That's why you broke. you broke because you done spent all your money up either in one place or you just spent it all up on the wrong stuff that you actually really didn't need. Yeah, that part. So yeah, I'm gonna be back with another video. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. I hope y'all day going good. And this your boy Mickey D. I'll be back. Be good, y'all.